So what's up, Team New Writings family? Juwan Buford broadcasting from Detroit Metro. And what I want to talk about today is posture. I had a conversation recently with one of our business partners that expressed that they were having difficulty getting people to look at videos, getting people to look at audios, or more specifically and more alarming, getting people at a place where they were willing to do a three-way call. Now, I'm not going to get into the language and addiction right now that you should employ to increase the likelihood that a person will conduct a three-way call in particular, but also look at a video or audio, right? I'm not going to get specific on how to execute the system, right? But I'm going to talk about this thing as it relates to posture, because I'm a firm believer that you teach people how to treat you. Right? And if you're having difficulty getting people to respect your time, you're scheduling appointments and they're just missing them. You're inviting them, maybe improperly, to do a three-way call. And they're dismissive of that. If you are inviting them to look at information and tools, and once again, they're dismissive of that. I want you to think about your business like this, because I think a lot of it has to do with posture and backbone, right? If you walk into a doctor's office and you walk into that doctor's office and the nurse comes in, of course, right? And the nurse begins to interview you, right? Ask questions to kind of find out what's going on with you so they can do a proper prognosis and suggest some things to you. If you walk into that doctor's office and you tell that nurse, nah, I'm not listening to you. Nope, I don't want to have anything to do with what you have to say here. I'm going to do it my way. I'm not asking your questions. Give me that medication. Well, you know what's going to end up transpiring, right? More than likely, if the nurse is having a bad day, you might have to exit the door, stage left, right, immediately. Stage right, that is. Or the doctor's going to come in and the doctor's not going to be in a good mood, right? Doctor's going to come in, is going to ask you the same questions. And if that person continues to be obstinate, we know what's going to happen next then. They're going to be asked to leave, right? And it ain't going to be a polite conversation either, because that doctor has posture. That doctor has a profession, a skilled trade that pays him a lot of money. He's going to protect that. He's going to protect the livelihood of the people who are relying upon him to run a successful, compliant, ethical business, right? Same thing if you were to take your car to a mechanic. You take a car to a mechanic, you tell the mechanic, hey, bro, I don't want you doing a diagnostic. I'm not paying for the diagnostic. You need to fix this tire iron. I don't want you looking at nothing else. Just do what I tell you to do. You know what's going to end up happening, man. The mechanic is going to tell you, get the hell out of my shop, and probably throw a bottle of water at the back of your neck as a result, right? Particularly depending on where that mechanic is located at. You know, I'm here in Detroit, so you know how we get down, right? That mechanic's not going to jeopardize their practice. That mechanic's not going to jeopardize their shop. That mechanic is not going to do something that could end up in shoddy work and make an unhappy client, but also end up getting sued, right? Posture. Now, I want you to think about it like this for a minute. We are independent, for all intents and purposes, franchise-like owners in this business, right? We're agency owners. That's how I look at it. And we're agency owners with a company. It's one of the fastest growing companies in the world. We're agency owners with a company that has produced in the last 10 years over 1,000 individuals who are knocking out six-figure incomes, mainly from home. The proof's in the pudding, right? In our organization in particular, that's how we get down, right? We're recognizing rank advancements every other week. We're winning, right? So you don't have to question that if you're new and listening. Just get on Slack and you'll see how we get down. We got a situation where we have over 30,000 business partners. Do you know there are companies that don't have 30,000 individuals, never mind 30,000 people who are earning residual income, some of them tens of thousands of dollars for work they did 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago. In perpetuity after they die too, by the way. They're still earning that money. meaning on a monthly and weekly basis. So this is the business that you are now an owner of. You have as far as I'm concerned, I look at it like an equity stake in it. We have a system that's produced that success. You got to know that that's fertile ground. It's the fertile ground that produces the success, the systems, the product, the service, the leadership, the tools and resources we make available to you, right? And so I want you to have posture, and I want you to walk in that power, right? You don't beg people to do a three-way call. Can we do a three-way call? You know, I just want to do it. Do you mind if I put? No. It's like, look, really glad you asked that question. Really glad you made that statement. That's really interesting. I understand exactly how you feel. You know, I may have felt the same way, or I know other people felt the same way. Let me do you a favor, introduce you to someone who's had success, earned a lot of money, helped a lot of people, phenomenal mentor to me. Please respect their time. Let me do you a favor. Hold on one second. You don't ask for permission. That's part of your protocol. That's part of your business modus operandus. Someone's BSing you in terms of keeping their time commitment. Someone's BS in terms of looking at a tool. Now, edification is key. You need to learn that skill, right? We celebrate, we edify, we protect. Edification, learn how to edify tools. Another talk for another time. I want to keep this short. But that's part of our business. You don't look. You got to walk in power. You got to know that individuals who meet you are far better having met you than if they're not met you at all. That's how valuable a service that we bring to the marketplace, right? We change lives. This ain't, incense, Tupperware. This ain't Hennessy and Coke, if you catch my drift, right? We actually have a service and product that actually helps and empowers people. And so you got to walk in that power. You got to know that you are really providing a service, and we're compensated a phenomenal income because of that, right? Because of the value we bring to the marketplace. I need you to understand that. This is not some little penny ante company that popped up yesterday, duping people into buying their service. Going to be going 10 years from now. We got a 50+ year track record. We have decades of consecutive growth. And you're part of that, right? That's what you bought into. So I know you may be tempted to take it for granted because you paid $49 or $99. There are people who paid $249, sometimes multiple times, to join this business. And even that is an understatement. I mean, even that understates the value of what we have here. I mean, you go out there and you find another company that has 30,000 people earning residual revenues, basic pensions, as entrepreneurs. You go out there and you find a company that's producing 1,000 families over the last 10 years, 600. I need to walk in power. I need you to understand what it is that you have here, right? So the world's not going to benefit from you playing small. You don't have a little business. You don't have a little thing. You have a powerful thing in the palm of your hand. And I want you to operate in that power. Okay? Okay, insects drive me crazy. But that's what I wanted to share today, right? Yeah, language is important. Yeah, understanding, philosophy, approach. But mindset is important too. When I am sharing information with someone, and when I'm inviting someone to a 3-way call, when I'm inviting someone to learn about what we're doing, I know for a fact they are far better off in learning about what it is we do than have they not met me at all. I need you to walk in that same power. And when you operate like that, you move differently, you speak differently, you approach people differently, and they feel it. Like 90% of communication is nonverbal, right? They're looking at your posture. They're looking at the language, or they're looking at the excitement, enthusiasm, conviction that you're speaking with, right? And if you don't have that conviction, get with the leadership, get with individuals that you're working with from habit, and we'll be more than willing to pour into you. All right, with that being said, celebrate success in advance. Goodbye for now.